Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I pray that you're blessed and that everyone around you is blessed as well. I'm Tina from Tina Wonderfully Made. If this is your first time, don't forget to hit subscribe so you can join the Wonderfully Made family. We talk faith, family, and fiction here, and passion. If you're returning, welcome back.
Welcome to Tina Wonderfully Made.
So, it is almost August, which is so crazy to think about. Like, it's practically Christmas. Like, and I'm not ready. I'm not ready at all. But you know what this means? A new TBR. When I was reading my July TBR, I'm like already thinking about how I wanted to pick my books for August because it's pretty much like the end of summer. And I had no clue what I wanted to do. Like, do I want to just pick books that I want to read this year that just scream summer to me? Or do I want to use a TBR jar? And of course, TBR jar won because I absolutely love watching TBR jar videos. And so we have our trusty TBR. Now, here on this channel, if a prompt doesn't work or if I just am not vibing with it, we're picking another one. Like, I'm not going to be stressed out. I want to read books that I want to read. And so that's what we're going to do. Homegirl over here is still vibing with the summer heat and stuff like that. However, I don't know what it is about Michigan, but she has not gotten her life together at all. Like, I don't know what's going on because, first of all, it got too hot. You know what? I love summer. Fall's my favorite, but summer is, I can deal with it. However, it just got so hot to where you just don't want to do nothing. You just wanted to sit inside in the AC, sip on a cold drink, and not move. Then we are like struggling to breathe because the smoke from the Canada wildfires, not it. It's no. Then throw in the lettuce situation or whatever's going on that is getting everyone sick here in Michigan. Michigan was like, summer body, no, you're not doing that. Just don't eat the lettuce. Anyways, I thank God did not get sick. I'm not sick. Knock on wood somewhere. I'm not putting that out in the atmosphere, but heavens, I'm ready for fall. So what I'm going to do, we're going to pick 5 prompts. We'll do 5. We'll do like a just in case we finish book. And then we're going to pick our book from our 12 of 26 pile. I already know what I'm going to pick, but I'm just going to show you what's left and the reason why I'm not picking them. So let's start. Comment down below if you like TBR jar videos or if you're just like a wing it, we're just going to pick books off the shelf and talk about them kind of TBR viewer. I absolutely love TBR jar videos. Like, I don't know. They just do something to me. So we're going to start. I'm not even going to lie. I did film this and it was like, no. Because I wanted to do something different. However, Tina, you went back to the TBR jar after I had already deleted the last one. We're not going to talk about it. So let's see what we find. There are some books that I really want to pick. So hopefully I get a prompt that matches. If not, I don't know what we're going to do. So here's the first one. Illustrated cover. I don't know if you can see that. Illustrated cover. I already know. So we're going to pick all the prompts first. Then we're going to go check out the shelves. But I already have a book in mind that I want to read. Actually, there's a couple. So we're going to pull those, read the synopsis, and see which one grabs our attention first. So, okay. Second one. I love doing this. It's like Christmas. Villain POV. A villain POV. Huh. Would that be a thriller? Would that be... I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. So we're going to put this one back. And we're going to pick another one. Because wouldn't even know where to start. A villain POV. It's given thriller, but I don't know. Cover by. Let's see. Cover by. I don't know if you can see that. So this is when I picked this one and put it in the TBR jar. It was a book that I bought because the cover was just giving. And I absolutely loved it and needed it. So I think I have one in mind as well. Now, it's already good. Like, this TBR is already good. Let's pick the third one. Please let it be good. Friends to Lovers. Friends to Lovers. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to keep it. But if not, if we can't find one that I really want to read, then I'm going to pick another one. So, our fourth prompt. So far, so good. August might be a good reading month. Second Chance Romance. Girl. Second Chance Romance. We'll see. I don't know. You know what? Since we already have... What is the last one? Friends to Lovers. Do I want to do another trope? Let's put it back. Because there might be some other good ones. So we're going to put it back. And we're going to pick another fourth prompt. So here it is. Myth or fairy tale retelling. No. We're not doing that one. I don't want to do that right now. There are, I mean, I do have books. But I'm not feeling that right now. Let's try it. Maybe third time's a charm. I don't know. A book that makes you laugh. We'll keep it. We're going to keep it. Like I said, if I don't find a book, we're picking another. Okay, and our fifth and final prompt. This feels like a good one. Forbidden Love. No. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Because an audiobook. I think I know. Do I want to do an audiobook on that one? Because I already have one, but I think it goes with one of the other prompts. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Since this probably goes with one of the other prompts, I'm going to pick one more prompt, but I'm going to keep this one. So we can do that. We can combine them. It's okay. I just love picking these prompts, as you can tell. Like, we'll be here all day if it was up to me. Okay. Low rating book. Do I want to do that? A low rating book. No, because that's going to mess up my whole TBR. I'm telling you, we're going to go through all these prompts by the time I pick one that I want. Let's see. A summer romance. Thank the Lord. Because I was not going to pick another prompt. So, summer romance. Thank goodness. Okay. Now, let's go see what we can fit into these, or fit with these prompts, and we'll talk about it, and then we'll pick our 12 of 26. Let's go. Okay, so right away, I didn't move far, but hey. A book that makes you laugh. So, I have no clue. And don't judge the hair. I'm waiting on my daughter to cut it. Anyways, the back of my head's none of our business. Okay. I have laughed with Abby Jimenez's books, so I think I'm going to just go to the second book that I've been wanting to read, which is yours truly. I know it may not be a book that makes people laugh, but I have laughed at least once or twice from her books. I also have Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. She's also made me laugh, but I think I want to jump into this one because I've just heard great things about it. So we're just going to keep it. Even if it don't make me laugh, we're going to pretend that the prompt goes with it because I don't think I have anything that I feel would make me laugh. So we're going to keep it. First book down. Let's do our next prompt. Illustrated cover. I have one that there's a couple that I have been wanting to pick up. So I'm going to pull those and then we'll talk about them and we'll choose which one I want to read. Yeah, we're going to do that. So that's a surprise. We'll figure it out. Because one of them also has the audiobook, and so I can combine it with that. This one says cover by. Now, all the books that I pick are pretty much cover buys. Because why would you want to pick up an ugly book? I don't know. I'm looking because I don't even know where to start with this one. I actually... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm going to do? A Great Big Beautiful Life. And the reason I didn't even buy this, I got it from a little free library, I believe, but I picked it up because of the cover. This is not the US cover, this is the UK cover, and absolutely love it. So this one will be it. This one will definitely be it. And I've heard great things about this one too. I just hope it doesn't have too much craziness, you know, if you know what I'm saying. So we're gonna pick that one. Let's see. A Summer Romance. Now, I'm excited for this one. Let me see. It's right here. Dolly All the Time. I think this is a summer romance. We're gonna say it is because a lot of people have been reading it during the summer. This summer, this is a new release. I picked this one up. I know you're saying, Tina, what about the book buying ban? It's still going on. It's still going on. But my daughter and I went and had a girls' day, and she got this for me from Sam's, I believe, because she wanted to go grab some crab. We love a good crab boil, don't get me wrong. So she was there and I threw this in the cart and she was like, whatever, just grab it. So Dolly All the Time by Annabelle Monaghan. I have not read anything by her, but I've heard her writing is really good and they're good summer romance books. So this one is going to be it. I love what's going on here because they're pretty much all illustrated covers that I've picked. Okay, now this next prompt, let's see. This is the audiobook one. So the book that I am thinking of has an audiobook that I already have in my Libby waiting for me. But we're going to talk about the other book that I chose too, just to see if maybe it changes my mind. If it does, then we'll talk about what we're going to do. I don't know. I'm having so much fun. Okay, Friends to Lovers. I have no idea. I have no idea what I want to do. Maybe this one. Okay, this might be it. Hold on. I think I got it. Okay, this might be, yeah, I think this one's it. A Cross Country Wedding by Courtney Walsh. We're going to talk about it, and I'm going to explain why it has to be Friends to Lovers. So, I think we got our TBR so far. Let's go and talk about these books, and then I pick our 12 of 26. All right, here's the book so far, and then we're still indecisive about one other one. Which illustrated book do we want? This one is A Run at Love by Toni Shiloh, and this will be the first Toni Shiloh book that I read, but the covers are so pretty. Like, tell me that's not gorgeous. The girl is given with a hat. I mean, the whole outfit's just so cute. I love this. Okay, so let's read the back to see if we want to pick this one. A contender running for the roses. As a Black woman in a field with little diversity, Piper McKinney is determined to make her mark on the horse racing world. Raised on a thoroughbred farm in Kentucky, Piper's dream is for her horse to win the prestigious Kentucky Derby. Now, I was saving this for next year when the Kentucky Derby is going on, but I love this cover so much. Her covers are just so pretty. With the help of her best friend and trainer, Tucker Hale, she gains national attention but must grapple with the complications that arise when a journalist delves into her past as a transracial adoptee. That's what I'm going to read, so we'll see. We'll see. Now this was an arc that was sent to me. I have read a Becca Kinzer book before and liked it. This is called Not What We Pictured, and this one came out this year. I believe it was like in April. And a lot of people saying this book is really good too. It says, this is absolutely not how they pictured their summer going. McKenna Boston is feeling stuck. She spent years growing her photography skills only for her career to hit a wall. She's ready to move on, and she will, just as soon as she helps her sister's boyfriend stage the perfect proposal. But when her best laid plans go awry and a handsome stranger accidentally ends up with the heirloom ring, McKenna hops on a flight to retrieve it. Piece of cake, right? Nate Lambert was hoping to enjoy a relaxing summer before starting his new job as a literature professor, but he arrives in Tennessee to discover his mom's bed and breakfast is struggling, and there's a long list of repairs to be tackled. The last thing he needs is a gorgeous, determined photographer searching for a ring he doesn't have since the airline lost his luggage somewhere on his route from Nebraska. With the ring nowhere to be found, all McKenna can do is wait and use the time to build her portfolio and plan her next career move. But she also can't help getting swept up in Nate's bed and breakfast renovations and planning a community concert with the town folks. As both await news of Nate's suitcase, it begins to seem their serendipitous meeting and the proposal gone wrong could actually be everything going right, and that this may be their chance to add love neither could have pictured. That sounds so cute. So it's like kind of, it's giving forced proximity, but it's also like found love. I don't know. It just sounds really cute. Which one do I choose? Which one do I choose? Because this one I have the audiobook for this. I think I'm going to go with this one just so that we can do both prompts. And I want to actually read something by her because she has another book coming out, which I need to get. She has a couple actually, and I want to get into her backlog. So we're going to pick A Run at Love as our illustrated cover and our audiobook. Now, let's talk about the other ones that we chose because I've been talking so much. Anyways, so A Cross Country Wedding. This one is the Friends to Lovers, and the reason why I chose it, in the back it says, I'm just going to read like this little portion right here. A fun-loving free spirit, her buttoned-up best friend, and a cross-country wedding that could drive their platonic relationship towards something else entirely. Simon Collier is my friend. Yes. Yes. And this is Courtney Walsh. If you don't know who she is, she writes clean romance. So I am here for it. I am ready to read this. Okay. And then we picked for A Summer Romance, Dolly All the Time by Annabelle Monaghan. I'm not even going to read the whole back because this has been everywhere. A lot of people are reading it right now. A lot of people have read it and said it's really good. So we're going to choose this one for for Summer Romance. And then for cover by is A Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. This one, I just love these UK covers. Like some of them are just so cute. Some are just real simple. Well, like the US gives too much. I love this. And it's still giving summer. It's still on the beach reading. I love this cover so much. I don't know. So we're going to pick that one. And same thing. I'm not going to read anything about it because that is like a well-known book as well. And then for a book that makes me laugh, which, like I said, Abby Menace books have made me laugh in the past. There's just always one character that is just something. And so I'm ready to read this. I have heard like mixed reviews on this one. There is like a miscommunication trope, which I don't mind. It's just like if it's ongoing, it gets kind of, come on now, just say what you need to say. There's also a neurodivergent character in here, which I absolutely love and can't wait to read. So we're gonna read that one. Now, our last pick. And there is another book that I want to add just in case I get to it, or just so I have like an option if I'm like finishing these books up quickly, which I feel like I might because they just sound so good. But we're gonna do the 12 of 26 pick. Now, there is only 5 books left on my 12 of 26 stack. Like crazy. So we're not going to go through all of them. I'm just going to show which ones are left, and then I'll show you the one that I choose. Start with the hardcover, A Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose, or The Perfect Marriage. I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. Still have a sticker on it. Homefront by Kristen Hanna. Tell Me What You Did by Carter Wilson. And Night Crawling by Layla Motley. So I already know what I'm going to pick because the other ones I already have an idea of when I want to read them. So I'm choosing I'm Glad My Mom Died. I believe I have the audiobook for this, or I could get the audiobook. But I definitely want to get into this just because it's been on my shelf for so long. This was my daughter's copy, but she's not going to read it, so it's mine now. It's just been sitting on the shelf for so long, so we're going to read that one. Now, the book that I want to add, just because it just sounds so good, and I absolutely loved this author when I read one of her books. I think it was it's one when I went camping. I did take a book. Oh, there's just like sticker residue on here, and it's driving me nuts. So the one that I want to add just as a backup, or whenever I feel like I'm close to finishing my August TBR, I can pull this one up. And it's South of Somewhere by T.I. Lowell. I did read Under the Magnolias by her in, I want to say it was, I don't even know when I went camping, but when I went camping. And the story was so touching. Like, I still think about that book. And yeah, so, and this one is talking about just a mom that was struggling with addiction, and she's cleaning herself up because she wants to get her daughter back. Just sounds so good to me. I don't know. So we're gonna choose this one too and just add it to the TBR as like a backup. Now we're done. This video, I just love yapping. I love talking about what I want to read and what stories are about. So anyways, also, if you have not checked out my Styled by the Story episode 1, please do so, because I am excited to style these books, and hopefully I can either, since there's quite a bit of books here, maybe do 2 books at a time, but we're gonna see, because I want to do one every week. I'm just having so much fun doing those, and yeah, so comment if you have watched it. If not, go check it out. I'm going to be doing them every Friday here on the channel. Just a quick, what I'm reading, what the story's about, why I picked my outfit based on if it was the cover, if it was a character, if it was just the vibes of the whole book. So yeah, just go check it out. Just go check it out. There's so much more stuff that's going to come about. But that's my first episode. They're going to get better. This was just like let me just put it out there. So yeah. Anyways, with that being said, remember that you're fearfully and wonderfully made. Talk to you later. Bye.